I've spent more time thinking up names for my characters than I did for my son. Hi, I'm Anita Nair and I'm on Tweak India. I'm going to be talking about the process of creating a memorable character. The first thing to know, of course, is who is your character? Where does your character come from? How old is the character? What does he or she look like? Every little detail. So what I tell the writers I mentor is that write a biodata for this character, where every little detail goes into like date of birth, dress, schooling, if there is schooling, college, if there is college, hobbies. That's the first place where you find out if there is a misfit between the character that you need to create and the character you have in mind. I would be enhancing the character by adding dimensions, maybe bringing in a mannerism, or it could be something as basic as a color preference. And then I have to remember to make sure that this color preference is shown at least a couple of times so that that color preference is kind of embedded in the reader's mind. Also, very importantly, the color preference should have a bearing on the plot. How does this choice of color influence the character's actions later, or perhaps in the past? I've spent more time thinking up names for my characters than I did for my son. When I named my son, it was just a matter of a choice, a name that I liked from a list of names. But with a character, I need to be very certain that the name again fits the character's background. It's not the character's personality. For instance, if I was writing a character set in Delhi, for me to give them a very South Indian name would immediately kind of throw up flags that I don't know my character. So naming a character is dependent on the age of the character's background, who the character's parents were, etc. One, there is something that is extremely distinct about that character. It could be a distinctive physical feature. It could be an ideology. Sometimes you read about a character who they say has had two different colored eyes. So even that stays on in your mind. So anything that is slightly away from the ordinary, but at the same time is something that the reader can immediately relate to, is something that helps in creating a memorable character. I start my day early and I start writing then. One of the things that I discovered a long time ago is that, you have to treat writing like a marathon race, because you're going to run out of energy when you put all of yourself into those first few hours of writing. So every day I only do a certain number of words/pages. I fill my fountain pen in the morning, I write till the ink runs dry, and then I stop. And then I don't work for the rest of the day. So what it also allows my mind to do is to be able to think and dwell on what I should write the following day. And this allows me to stay away from my writing, but at the same time, I'm still engaged with my writing even when I'm not writing. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Tweak India.